which local open source models should I use and on what kind of laptop? That's also very interesting because we touched upon some of the models, but we did not go into detailing of it, that which exact model can you make use of. Okay, and this question was from Andy on that specific aspect. So let's have a look. It's a very uh, yes, it's a very contextual and situational question because the models are getting evolved very quickly. So we'll try to give you a glimpse of it and an indication on how to find it, and that should be your starting point. For 8 GB RAM machine, which is typically used to be nowadays, most of the laptops are coming 16 gigabytes and above. So practically, a model that is 3 billion to 4 billion size is enough on those laptops. Okay. So things like Kema 3, Kema is from Google, or Llama that is from Meta, Quen that is from Alibaba. These models are good to run. And don't take me wrong, it's does not mean they are poor. So they are really good for many use cases. Okay, and we'll see some demos later on. Okay. Similarly, on 16 GB RAM, as you can go for 7 billion to 8 billion of size of models. So Llama 3, Kema 3, 12 billion, Quen 3, 8 billion. These models are very nice. Then on if you got 32 GB plus RAM of laptop, then good to go up to 20 billion or so. Uh, there are some models that can be even bigger. For example, on my own 32 GB machine, I run Kema 327 billion and it runs just fine. Okay. But if I keep pushing a lot of queries to it, then it starts showing a bit of slowness. Uh, but that's mostly okay. Similarly, GPT OSS, that is the Chat GPT open source model, then Quen 3 from Alibaba, which is these models are very rich, and don't take it as they are small. They are literally larger models. Any model that is bigger than 20 billion of parameters, it's conceptually considered as large model, not any more small. Uh, Anything beyond this size, while it's possible, and many people do that, they deploy on 64 GB plus RAM, or the devices are coming nowadays where easily you can deploy. But mostly these models are for data centers. Okay. After this size, or if you are into serious thing wherein you want to run some serious model, then you can go for Llama 4 or DeepSeek R1, 70 billion, and so on. The largest model at the moment available on open source model available on Ollama is DeepSeek R1 671 billion size. This is as good or pretty much closer to the ChatGPT's latest model, which is considered to be closer to 1 trillion parameters. Okay. And the size of this model is 404 gigabytes. And if you run it, you're going to need about 1 trillion, sorry, 1 TB of memory space on your laptop. So that's about the models and which models are good. How to find it? It's more convenient that you go into llama.com, search, look for the models, and usually they are categorized into cloud, embedding, vision, tools, and thinking. In most cases, earlier it used to be mostly the text models, but nowadays multimodal concept is very popular. The models are coming with text capability at the same time, vision capabilities is becoming pretty much common. So you can have a look and see those models and try to pick the model based on parameters that I said earlier. Okay. So that's about models, and it's a topic which takes a lot of time. We can go into a lot depth in this topic, and there are many aspects to it to understand models. What does context mean? What is the token? What is embedding? And how do I really think this model is good for me? All those aspects are there. So we'll not go into it. Uh, Perhaps something for the next time. So if you want a session to deep dive on how LLMs work, their key characteristics, how the embedding works, what is token, how tokens are defined, what is context handling, all these things, they are so fascinating topics. If you are interested, please give a thumbs up to this question, and uh, and uh, and we will plan a dedicated session for this topic.